Okay. Would anyone like to talk about experience for the quiz? How did it go? Was it smooth? How was your experience?
Yes, ma'am. It was good. Moodle is like way better than any other app.
I understand that, and I appreciate. There was a student. Her name is Maheen Shafiq. She's not here today with us, but I really appreciate your concerns that you shared them with me last time. And I mean, on the basis of your concerns, I did a lot of research to find out which platform seemed better to give you exam. And in my experience, yes, Moodle seemed to be the best option, especially in one respect that I could administer exam for everyone at the same time. Other forums, I mean, they allow maximum 10 students, 20. There is a forum, Google Forms, that allows 20 students maximum at one time. However, at Moodle, everyone can take exam at the same time. And I understand that you all are already familiar with different features of Moodle because you have been using it for other courses as well. So with that, I wanted to ask you another question. How is online teaching coming along so far? Online learning, I mean, especially
So
related
far,
to
so
this
good.
course. What did you say, Taha? Say it again.
So far, so good.
Okay, I'm glad to hear that. Very good. All right, guys, let's begin. I have to do some important announcements. First of all, I want to announce the date for your midterm exam. Um, all right, I'll give you midterm exam on July the 8th. In our speed for covering the content of the syllabus, sorry, not July, my bad. What am I talking about? January the 8th. I'll write the date in the chat box as well in a minute. But let me talk about very briefly about our speed with which we have been covering the content. We have been covering the content for this syllabus with a very good speed. So far we have done a couple writing sessions. We have also covered almost 60% content from our syllabus, but we have been late only for assessments. Uh, the quiz that I gave you this past week, I was supposed to give it to you in the 6th week of the semester. Today we are beginning 9th week. This is the 9th week of the semester. I was supposed to give you that exam in 6th week. I could not because the semester was abruptly changed to online teaching, and that because of that things were pushed back. But that's okay. And also, you were supposed to take your exam, midterm exam, this week in the 9th week of the semester, but that's okay. I will give you now this exam soon after you come back from winter vacation. So the midterm exam will be on January the 8th, which is going to be a Friday. I'm going to write this note on the in the chat box. All right. January the 8th, Friday. Now let's talk about the format of exam, where I will administer it, and all the other logistics. I will give you this exam. Excuse me, Kainat, beta, please turn on your camera and keep it on during the whole session. This is first session during which I have asked you to have your cameras on, but next time I'm going to enforce it strictly. If anyone doesn't have camera on, I'll not let you be in the session. Kainat, please turn on your camera. And same for you. Safa already has her camera on. It's only this Kainat. All right. So I was talking about the format of midterm exam. Just like your quiz exam, I will give you midterm exam on Moodle as well. However, the structure will be slightly different. Now, your quiz exam that you took this past week was of 20 marks, and its weightage was 20% for your final assessment. This midterm exam will be of 30 marks, 30. I'm writing it in the chat box as well. All right, the midterm exam, I'm sorry, it's a typo mistake. I wrote 30N. Midterm exam will be of 30 marks and its weightage is 30% for your final assessment. Now let's talk about what type of questions I am going to give you. Well, remember we have been doing writing sessions, and we did a writing session which was related to the practice of writing a letter to the editor, and then we did another writing session which was related to the writing of an intro or a conclusion for the editorial. So I'm going to give you a question which will be of 10 marks, in which I will either ask you to write a letter to the editor on any given topic, or I will ask you to write an intro or a conclusion of an editorial. I will give you the situation. When I will give you this exam on Moodle, and for this question specially, I will give you the rubric as well. And when you answer this question, please pay attention to language accuracy, to spelling accuracy, to grammar accuracy, and also your answer should reflect all understanding, your understanding from writing sessions and from the recorded lectures. This is about the writing section. This is about a question which will be of 10 marks for your midterm exam where you are supposed to do writing, a very brief writing. Now let's talk about the rest of the 20 marks. For the rest of the 20 marks, I may give you multiple choice questions, the same kind of questions that you did for your first quiz. With that, I may also give you, excuse me, I may also give you short questions. And each short question, for each short question, you will be asked to write a short answer, which will be of 5 marks maximum. ठीक है जी? And your exam this time is going to be of 50 minutes. The length of the exam is going to be 50 minutes, 50 minutes. The quiz that you took earlier was 30 minutes long. However, this exam is going to be 50 minutes long. Now, for short answers, pay special attention to class activities. You all know that we have been doing a number of activities for this course, right? And whenever there is an activity for you to do at home, even for students who were doing online learning, I would always send a document that has a step-wise details of what you were supposed to do. Remember, we did activities in which we made comparison of journalistic writing with opinion writing. We made comparison of how an editorial is different from the writing of from the writing of an what's that called from the writing of newspaper and news story. Similarly, we did a question wherein I asked you to do comparison of newspaper editorial with newspaper editorial.
Magazine.
Yes, with newspaper editorial, with magazine editorial. So these kind of questions I may ask you for short answers. I may give you 2 or 3 short answers. Short answers will be of 5 marks each. There is going to be a 10 marks question which is related to writing. Excuse me, just give me a minute. Can you put it on slow? Well, this thing is on number 2. Can you put it on number 1? Yeah, the other guy. Yeah, put it on number 1. Thank you. All right, yeah, so this was about the format of the paper, format of exam. I have told you the time duration, I have told you the marks, I have told you kind of questions, I have also told you that the exam will be on Moodle, and I have also told you that the exam is going to be on January the 8th, which is going to be a Friday. Today is our last session, virtual session before winter vacation begins. Your winter vacation begins from December the 24th. Before you begin your winter vacations, I am going to upload just one more recorded lecture. I will upload it either on Wednesday or Thursday. But whenever it is uploaded, I will send you all an email. That recorded lecture is going to be related to a very brief description of Pakistan's famous columnists. Okay? And I'll talk about my, what I'm going to do in that recorded lecture. Let me tell you very briefly. I highly encourage that after you end this virtual session, you take a look at your at your syllabus. There it is mentioned that you will take uh, a quiz exam, 20% that you have already done. Then you will take a midterm exam, 30% that you will do on January 8th. In post midterm period, which will be when we all are back to campus, in that post midterm period, you students are supposed to do a presentation that is either of 20% weightage or 25%. I do not remember now exactly, but it's written in the syllabus, you can see. So that presentation is related to a question, and that question is related to columnists. I'll repeat the question here. The question is that who is your favorite columnist? Please talk about him or her, and also talk about your reasons for liking that columnist. This is the question. In that presentation, students are supposed to answer this question in a way that reflects that they have spent a considerable amount of time doing their research or reading those columnists. For this reason, if you have seen my recorded, and I'm sure you all have seen my recorded lecture on column writing, excuse me. I'm sure you all have seen my recorded lecture on column writing. At the end of that lecture, in my slides, I have mentioned names of many column writers in national newspapers, in Urdu Pakistani newspapers, English Pakistani newspapers, and international newspapers. I have mentioned names of columnists from The Guardian, The New York Times, Dawn, The Nation, The News, and some Urdu newspapers as well. Now, why did I do that? I wanted to encourage you all to start doing your research. First of all, I wanted to familiarize you with some famous names, and after that, I also wanted to I wanted to encourage you to begin your research from now. Now, for that post midterm presentation, which is related to description of columnists, you see, that is a kind of work that requires a lot of reading, that requires a lot of research. Honestly speaking, you cannot do that in just a day or a week. That requires a considerable amount of time. For that reason, I would like you to begin from now. And for the recorded lecture that I'm going to upload on Moodle in this coming week, I'll talk very briefly about some of my favorite columnists and why do I like them? What are my reasons for liking them? And your presentation can be similar to what I say. Not similar per se, but when I upload that lecture, you will kind of get a sense of what you are supposed to do for your post midterm presentation. Okay? And now with that, now I also want to tell you what we have done so far for our course and what is left. Like I said, we have covered 60%, 60% of our syllabus. We have talked a lot and learned a lot about letters to the editors. We have talked a lot and learned a lot about editorials. We have also learned about newspaper columns. And with that, you remember I have been discussing news a lot as well. When I'm discussing spot coverage, depth coverage, soft news, hard news, I mean, news is always there. So this is what we have done so far. What we are left with, and this is what we will do when we are back to campus for our online learning. We are left with features. There are features that are also published in newspapers and magazines. And then we are left with reviews, review articles, which is actually an analysis. It is also an opinion piece. Has anyone ever read reviews in newspaper? Have you ever read a movie review? Have you ever read a review of a drama in a newspaper? I'm sure you always have. You may even have read a review of a restaurant. Newspapers, not now. Newspapers sometimes publish reviews. I remember reading reviews, especially in Dawn, about eateries, about dining areas. They write, oh, this is a new restaurant at the MM Alam Road or in Clifton area, and this offers this kind of food, which is a must try. That is a review of a restaurant. Similarly, movie reviews. You may have read book reviews as well. Book reviews are very, common, and they are usually published in academic journals. Now, review writing is also an opinion piece. We are essentially left with features, newspaper features, and reviews. This is what we will do after we are back to our in-person learning, uh, after January 11. Now, do you have any question? If you do, I'll let you ask them now. Any question?
No, ma'am.
मैम जब मिड टर्म का बता रही थी उसमें 10 मार्क्स का तो हमारा एक फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन होगा
Writing
along with if we get 5 marks worth 3 questions I guess small the
Yes.
short questions.
Yes.
So for the remaining marks we'll be getting MCQs.
Yes. Yes.
No.
So short answers, there may be 3 short answers, 5 marks each, or there may be 2. Again, 5 marks each, total 10 marks. So for the remaining, you will get either true false statements or multiple choice questions.
Okay.
This is the format for the exam. And to repeat, I will upload just one more lecture before we break off for the Christmas break. In that lecture, I'm going to talk very briefly about my favorite columnists and my reasons for liking them. Students, opinion writing is a kind of course that requires reading of newspapers, especially opinion articles, and it also requires writing. For this course, there is essentially not much notes. It's a practical course. It's not a theory course, or it's not a course that is related to philosophy of communication, where actually I should give you notes or that kind of thing. So for this reason, in midterm exam, there is a writing section where I will judge your writing as well. In order to prepare for that question, I recommend that you do some individual writing sessions. Like, what you can do is take a piece of newspaper, read any opinion article of your choice, only the first paragraph, and then put it aside, and then do your own practice to see if you can reproduce the same information in a coherent and articulated way. I think this can be the best practice for your preparation of that question, that 10 marks question. And usually, let me tell you from my experience, I myself used to write in newspapers. I wrote with The Nation for a while. And when the university begins, I'll bring my newspaper articles and I'll share them with you so that you get an idea. But let me tell you that writing, many students in my experience, because I love teaching this course and I have taught this course many times earlier. In my experience, many students tend to lose marks for this writing section. Many students. The reason is, well, we all are habitual of sloppy writing. We do not usually pay attention to nitty gritty details of sometimes grammar, or sometimes we use colloquial language. Opinion writing is a highly formal piece of writing. Instead of sometimes students writing, instead of writing the whole word you, Y-O-U, many students would only write the letter U. Of course, this is not something you do in exam, or this is not something that you do in opinion writing. When you are writing, make sure that you are writing for formal, or in a formal way, for mass audience, and that requires practice. In order to improve your practice, I highly encourage that you read anything, a piece of article or piece or article in a newspaper, just one paragraph, and then put it aside and reproduce that writing. If at any point you would like to share that writing with me, I am happy to take a look at it. But please know that after December the 24th, I will be on vacation. I will be traveling. I have to go see my parents who live in a city which is 4 hours drive apart from here. And for that reason, I am usually not responsive on email. If you have written something and if you want my feedback, please allow me 4 to 5 days. That is what I wanted to say. ठीक है? Any other question? Any other concern? Questions, comments, reflections, criticism, suggestion, anything? Anything you would like to share with me?
Hello, ma'am. Ma'am, can you hear me?
I can, but I cannot see you.
Ma'am, due to the weak connection,
All
my
right.
video is not. Okay, ma'am, it's my sister's wedding on 8th January.
Oh, what a bummer.
Ma'am, that would be really difficult for me to attempt the midterm. Can you please do that on 11th? I will manage to attempt it.
Khadija Bete, first of all, congratulations. Your sister is being married. All right. Now,
Thank you, ma'am.
another thing is that I unfortunately cannot do it on 11. I have to do it during the time slot which is allocated for my class. My class happens every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 10 to 10:50, and I have to fit it within that timeline. I can. Another thing is that I can move the quiz a bit earlier, but I certainly cannot delay it. I mean, I can give students quiz on January the 6th, but I assume that many of your class fellows will not be happy with that idea. So for that reason, I can do it only on January the 8th. And since if I have to give it to everyone at the same time, and the portal will be open only for that 50 minutes, then I'm sorry. I mean, it's quite, I have discussed all the possibilities with you, and considering all these possibilities, it's going to be pretty difficult. Now, let's talk about another logistical issue. Luckily, the timings of the class is in the morning from 10 to 10:50, and I assume that usually weddings, I mean celebrations, happen in evenings. The exam is not going to conflict with celebrations. It is in the morning. Just stay ahead in your preparation, and I hope you can manage it. I understand that your house may be crowded with
Yes, ma'am. Mhm.
and everything, but please find a corner where you can go and take your exam. I understand your situation, but I can facilitate you in this way that after we come back from the winter break, I'll be personally in touch with you. Just send me an email and I can set up a Zoom meeting with you to prepare you for exam. I mean, this is something that I can do. I mean, I
Okay,
understand
ma'am.
again, but I'm so sorry I cannot change the date. Again, I also understand that it may be hard for you to find a quiet corner, especially in a house crowded with guests.
Exactly, ma'am.
But please, request a friend, request a family member. If your house is too crowded, go there, find yourself a quiet corner, and take your 50 minutes exam, get done with the exam, and then go enjoy your sister's wedding.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Any other question? All right, students, if you do not have any question, I'm going to end today's session.
Hello, ma'am.
Zishan, do you have a question, better?
Yes, ma'am.
Go ahead.
I joined the session, ma'am, late. Can you please repeat the things which is important for the exam? So that
The
I can
important
prepare about
information that I have shared today is related to midterm
syllabus, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
syllabus. All the syllabus beginning from the start of the semester,
For the midterm, ma'am.
everything that we have covered and we will cover this week. Everything.
No, ma'am, you were talking about the comparison of magazine and the other thing.
Oh, okay.
I don't
I
know
was
what
talking
was that.
about the format of paper. The format is that
Oh.
there is going to be a 10 marks question, which is related to writing. I will ask you to write either a letter to the editor or an intro or conclusion of a news editorial. That is a 10 marks question. Then there are going to be short answers. For short answers, I'll essentially focus on class activities. The activities that, like, kind of questions that, okay, how do you compare a newspaper editorial with a magazine editorial? How do you compare news writing with editorial writing? Like that kind of thing. And then there will be, for the remaining marks, either there will be multiple choice questions or there will be two true false statements. Okay.
All right, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Today is our last virtual session before winter vacation begins. Soon after winter vacations, we will have one more virtual session, which will be before your midterm exam. So midterm is on January 8th, and that session will be either on January 4th or January 6th. I'll announce the date later. Okay? And then after that, I will see you in person, inshallah. ठीक है जी. Please be on the lookout for my last recorded lecture, which will come either on Wednesday or Thursday. Now with this, happy holidays. Enjoy your winter break. Stay warm and stay safe. I'm going to end the session now. Thank you and goodbye.
Thank you, ma'am. Take care, ma'am.